Hello, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. We're getting closer and closer to the full moon, Sagittarius, and Leo, right? Like you, Leo is a fire sign. Like you, Leo is a fire sign. You all are, but they're ruled by the sun. You all are ruled by Jupiter, planet of good luck, good fortune, all those other wonderful things. So we're going to get into it. So hopefully you all have your gratitude list that you read, pull out and read every single day. What are you grateful for, right? A lot of things about you were uncovered in the last full moon. We had a full moon in Cancer. A lot of things about what nurtures your spirit was uncovered in the last cycle to give you time and space to create the life you want for yourselves. So people fell in two categories, right? Either they were focusing on uncovering other people's secrets and being distracted by that. Maybe they weren't ready to go start following their dreams. Or the other groups of energies focused on doubling down and following their dreams, like looking back at their past and going, even though despite certain things you didn't know, you didn't realize you had tools available to you to really follow your dreams and that you could attract the energy that would support your dreams. Now you've discovered that. So this full moon that we're going to have in Leo, think you are going when you are appreciated and not when you are tolerated. The end. That's it. Really, that's it, and that's all. So let's get into your reading. All right. I am safe and protected. There you go. Because you are. You're safe and protected. Speak it into existence. No matter where you are, speak it. You're safe and protected. I am, we know the great I am, your creator. I am safe and protected. I'll let that sink in for somebody. I am the great I am. Like right there at the root, like you are safe and protected. Let's do it. Let's get into your reading. All right, let's see. All right. 800 spiritual downloads. So prepare for new knowledge. Okay, so this is an alert from your guides. Your angels are indicating that you will be receiving new information in the form of realizations, wisdom, and emotions. Sit in meditation and focus your energy on opening your crown chakra, that's the top of your head, in preparation for this divine light. Picture loving light flowing into you with ease through the top of your head into your entire being, right? 800, right? So somebody could have been in relationship with two types of karmics that you were adding to their sunlight, like you were adding to their inspiration, but they were karmic relationships. So they succumb to passive and powerless passive and powerless behavior, or egotistical, materialistic, and forceful, right? But it pushed you to the light side of the number 8, which is to get really laser focused on your mission and your goals here, right? And so sources say you added to, like, 8 by itself would just be 8, but add a 0 behind it is 80, add another 0 behind it is 800. The value increases. So you've increased people's feelings of their own self-worth just by your gift of just being inspirational, high vibrational, your spirit, your energy. Everything on this planet Earth is a gift to somebody, right? So source is saying there was two energies that you really made them feel valuable just through you, just by you operating in your light. So even if you have a public platform, even if people were connected to karmics in their lives, by the fact that you are so inspirational and your light is shining so bright, people are now like, okay, they're starting to see that it's like the light turned on inside of them, and they're really determined to get a message to you to say thank you. So let's see what's in your card. All right, so your number is 800. So like 800 watt was turned on. So you're gonna feel very fortunate. You're gonna feel very, very fortunate that people are just saying they're trying to show you through however way they can communicate to you, whether it's via telepathy, through gifts, through just calling to let you know how special you are to them. However, sources saying those energies are getting a message through to you that they felt like a fool. They felt like a fool. They were around so many distractions. They could not even see your worth, your light. They couldn't even see. That's like a brother being around a lot of darkness and couldn't even see your, who knows? So anyway, so that amethyst right there connects us with your crown chakra. So that's where you're getting your downloads, spiritual downloads, right? So source is saying stay focused. You're not running away from anything. You're focused. Laser focused. You have a lot of opportunities coming your way. See how this person has one foot firmly planted in this other foot, like this person's about to take a leap of faith. You can see this other foot right here kind of like turned up a little bit. Yeah. So you got to stay focused. You're not running away from anything. You ain't running away from no kind of confusion or none of that, right? You are focused, right? So you're going back in your mind, because people are asking, like, what is the motive? Like, why is this person running away from something? Or, well, you're not. You're so laser focused because the sea of opportunity, somebody has found their light. You found your north node. You found your purpose. You found your purpose. So running away from anything, you laser focused. So you're giving birth to abundance and prosperity. So that's how you're protecting it. That is how you're protecting. It's like a person who's about to give birth to a new book, a new project, a child, whatever it is you're giving birth to. You're very sensitive to you're protecting your gifts. So you're not running from anything. You're in a very vulnerable state. You're having a total recall of maybe being an overgiver, where people jump to conclusions. Yeah, maybe giving too much information about your past or whatever. Here we have the Knight of, but you work. I feel like somebody has really worked on themselves. Like this right here is a hardworking person. I feel like you've worked on yourself. Like I said, but you're having a total recall of some things, some spiritual downloads when you may have shared some of those downloads in the past with people, and people could be thinking you running from something. But then the Knight of Swords here is like your ancestor. Somebody could have rode a motorcycle on this, like this car right here, is basically said, no, stay focused. You're fine. Stay focused. You're safe and you're protected. Just stay focused. Right? You're right there at your vault door. This is a new phase of life for you. This is something you prayed for, right? And some energies will definitely try to make you feel like you're running from stuff. You're worthless because they jumped to conclusions about you and had the wrong idea about you. So source is saying, no, be conservative with your time. Just be conservative with your time. You're getting a lot of downloads, a lot of spiritual downloads. Right? So stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. So yeah, so whatever anxiety you may have been having about being an open book in the past, that's going to go away very soon. It's going to go away very soon. Again, you're speaking to your future self. You know what? Yeah, you already won. Even if you're at a crossroad right now. Right? The past is already behind you. This right here, dark wolf, light wolf here. You are now, you believing in yourself. Really, this is the I believe sign. You believing in yourself caused you to be more focused than ever before. But it gave other people the belief that you were running from something from your past, which is not true at all. It's like a light was turned on in the inside of you that says, okay, you were heading in the right direction the whole time. You were just kind of like you were stumbling around, but you were heading in the right, talking about your purpose, right? North node, by the way, North node, 10th house. Go look it up. Pull your birth chart. And do any gatekeeping around here. I want you to operate, because everybody's gonna benefit when you operate in your light, when you're operating in your purpose. So here we have the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, so you can do the shadow work. Look up shadow work on Google. What does that mean for somebody? There's tons of free information out there. Look it up if you haven't done it. Do your shadow work. And be determined to do your shadow work, because all it took was for you to start believing in that you have purpose. That was the first step, that you have. You was like, why is all of this stuff happening? What is going on? People started getting nervous when you started believing in your dreams. Right? That's what this right here, because they had jumped to conclusions about you. They were like, oh, they thought this about you. They heard that. Somebody told them this and that. That's what they chose to believe. See how this person right here, this number 3 looks like lips. So people were talking about your past, trying to burn your reputation, and they were determined. So it's just saying you need to be equally as determined to protect your peace. Some energies were thinking everything came too easy for you, you know, determined, oh, we're going to disrupt their peace. Go get your rest. Get your rest. Because people are starting to see now, like this right here, lets me know that you gave way too much thought to it. You're out here thriving. You're thriving. You're getting your rest and you're thriving, right? It starts, your money can already start growing too. So seeds were planted in someone's mind about you, and it made them sick to their stomach. It's like they were so determined to say the worst possible things about you, not even considering that, wait a second, everything on planet Earth has purpose, serves a purpose. Somebody told somebody about somebody that you love, the worst possible things that made you sick to your stomach. So anyway, so Source is saying to you, you know, that's what you and other people have in common. And guess what? It hasn't stopped you from thriving. There you go. Yeah. Somebody told you some horrible things about somebody that you love that made you sick to your stomach. It was, you couldn't even believe it, what you were hearing. And people were determined to make you believe something. But that's all right. Your card in Major Arcana is Jupiter. What goes around comes around. Source is saying to you, you're gonna be focused. You're gonna be focused. Because judgment has already started coming down on some energies. Already started coming down on some energies. Yeah. You can put the past behind you. Yeah, people were judging people based on their sexuality, judged based on a whole lot of stuff. Source is saying, but judgment is already coming down on some energies for what they did. Yeah, they were obsessed, absolutely obsessed. There's a Leo involved in something, was just obsessed with something. So, yeah, they was obsessed with ending somebody in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So somebody was obsessed with ending. It was a Scorpio involved in something too. Obsessed with ending someone's belief about you and just like other people. So it's like literally to making somebody sick. So what would be the sickest thing somebody could say about somebody who has a big heart, who loves deep, who loves hard, who loves people without judgment? No respecter of person, right? So what's the worst possible thing? Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let's see if we can think of something. Just using it. That's what I was talking about. The last full moon was in Cancer. Cancer is is a water sign, and water connects us with creativity. So okay, if that lie didn't work, let's create something else that's going to be even worse, and then worse and worse and worse until somebody was sick to their stomach in hearing stuff. That's an obsession. Those are energies who are obsessed. But that is your path. It still has not stopped you from thriving. That's what Source is saying. Stay focused. Because now people are starting to say, okay, it's not you and other people. It's whoever these energies are who are obsessed with, it's their way or the highway. Now you got it. You don't need to be distracted anymore. You need to stay focused. Some energies really, really had an issue with you. So whatever it is, obsessed. Obsessed. Let me see what the cards are. Yeah. Obsessed with who you're dating, who you were married to, how many times you've been married, with your sexuality, how you make your money behind closed doors. I mean, like, obsessed. Right? But guess what people keep forgetting is that Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 20 years. That's until March 2043. Become obsessed with being a better human being instead of trying to hurt people who are trying to better themselves. That's the part people keep missing by pulling people into arguments, saying somebody got a smart mouth. I mean, just anyway. Like I said, you got a lot of wonderful things that lie ahead. You are safe and protected. You're getting a lot of spiritual downloads. People are basically telling. It's coming through the air. If you sit down somewhere quietly and listen, People are talking about all the sacrifices that you made, all the things that you've done. That's why I keep trying to tell people, everything that's being said about you behind your back is not negative. People are starting to talk about how big of a heart you have, how much you've given to people. So it's saying you can go on about your life. Continue to stay focused. You have so many opportunities coming your way. It's not even funny. Everybody knows who the responsible parties are. It's a karmic couple. I mean, focus. Stay focused. And go ahead and cut ties so you can get some rest. Because you don't even need to ask why at this point. That's what the focus on this cycle is going to be for every zodiac sign. You don't even need to ask why. It was already uncovered. Who saw you as competition? You didn't see it before, but you see it now. Right? Here's a temperance card. Yeah. Raise your frequency. You're seeing something at a higher frequency. Some of your loved ones or people who said that they love you have been seeing you as competition, like y'all are still in some teenage competition. And you didn't even know you was in a competition. So if whoever they could use to make you feel worthless, even if they couldn't say it to your face to make you feel worthless, they would do stuff to make your kids feel worthless. To have your kids have a lower value of you. But so I said, look, stuff is already in your favor. Judgment has already come down on these energies. So yeah, here you have the whole world in front of you. Raise your frequency. So yeah, so somebody's about to start flying or something you're doing. Something is going to take flight fast. Traveling. I see you traveling. Right. You have enough information at this point. I see you traveling. At first, it's going to come it's going to be coming in through spiritual downloads, where somebody may be thinking, okay, why am I having these thoughts? Like you're trying to focus on something else and you're getting all these spiritual downloads. But the physical evidence is, you'll see it eventually. Source will show it to you whenever Source wants you to see it. So go ahead and start planning your trips. Everybody got enough information at this point. Right? Yep. Who the master manipulator was. So it just brought you to a new level of emotional maturity. Yeah, everybody know who the master manipulator was. Just brought you to a whole new level of emotional maturity. So you can sit yourself right on your throne, carefully vet your thoughts. If it's negative, drop kick it right on out of your universe. You have a big heart. You love deep and love hard. And so when people start hearing, it was like somebody started hearing too much good stuff about you. Literally. Like, okay, oh no, I know. I know, oh, they have a big heart, they this, they that. That's the same thing you have in common with somebody that you love, that you've been hearing some stuff that made you sick to your stomach about them because they were an open book, an over giver. It's the exact same thing, parallel universes, same thing. So like I said before, you're going to start carefully vetting your thoughts, because you're like, okay, all right, got that in common with people. It's like they can't tell you enough negative stuff about somebody that you love to make you sick to your stomach. It's like, okay, if one thing doesn't work, they're going to come with 20 more things. Did you know this? Did you know this? Did you know this? Did you know this? Until you are sick to your stomach of hearing certain things. Same thing happened to you. So, yeah, you're getting more new knowledge, right? Just journal about it. Again, you're going where you are appreciated and not simply where you are tolerated. All right, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. But yeah, so yeah, this is helpful. Your past is over. It's over. Stay focused. It's over. People are aware. It's just too much conversation going on around about how much of a big heart you have. For real. Like, get your mind together. Get your mind straight. You overgave something way too much thought. That's what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next video. Like I said, you already won. You already won. It was already accomplished. Some of y'all are going to learn that you don't have to say anything. You really don't have to say anything. All these energies that was obsessed with hurting your loved ones, once they got their heads screwed on straight and start remembering, oh, that's right. You did this, that, and the other. You gave to them. You did X, Y, and Z. Somebody woke up and said, you know what? I got a journal. I got a journal in my possession. Let me start writing down some stuff. Because I need to make this make sense. I need to make it make sense. But you already know that's what you have in common with people. As soon as people start hearing too much good news about you, then boom, here it comes. We gotta balance it out. Like again, that's what this right here, total recall. As soon as somebody start hearing a bunch of good news about something, people come. They gotta come and add the dark side of something because they want to cut that in half. They want to make sure that you're not making this person bigger than they really are. Just like people have the haters, like just like you experience in your workplace. You're about to get a promotion, things get ready to happen. Here comes the enemy trying to distract you. So it's just stay focused. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. See you in the next video. Bye.